Hello students, Latte Education Society's Ganpatrao Arwade College of Commerce, Sangli. Myself Priyadarshini Hore. My subject is English. I welcome all of you in this video lecture. Students, today we are going to study today we are going to start our section 2nd, Poetry. The name of the poem is Father Returning Home, and this poem is written by Indian poet Dilip Chitre. But before starting our actual poem, we have to study icebreakers activity. Last year you have studied icebreakers, so you know the meaning of icebreakers very well. So in one sentence we call it as a pre-preparation of any prose or any poem. So let us see the first activity. Discuss with your partner the difficulties that you face while commuting to and from the college by public transport. So here commuting means traveling. We will see what are the difficulties. The first difficulty is overcrowded transportation system. While traveling by bus or a train, we see many people are also traveling with us. Means there we see the overcrowdedness. The example of this is the local trains in the Mumbai. Next difficulty is little cooperation from fellow passengers. Here we can say that because of the overcrowdedness, people became frustrated, people became angry, and they quarrel with each other. They don't understand each other. The next difficulty is behavior of the conductor. If we are traveling by bus, then here we see that the conductor is also behave angrily with fellow passengers. Next difficulty is insufficient frequency of a public transport. So these are the some difficulties which we see. So next activity is the similar problems are faced by the other commuters on the way to their workplace. Imagine their plight and suggest 3 solutions. Here we see that the first activity is related to the difficulties, related to the problems while we are commuting, and the next activity or the second activity is related to the solutions of that difficulties, and you have to return 3 solutions. Here the first solution is already given to you. And what is the first solution? Giving them your place to sit. It is the first solution. So we see the next solution. What is the next solution? Carry their luggage if I have a seat. Suppose you are traveling by bus or a train and you see one person is standing in front of you with heavy luggage. Then try to help them take his or her luggage so that he or she can stand without any trouble, and it shows your kind nature also. Next solution is don't scold them for being late in the office. If any employee reach late at the office or at the workplace, then don't scold them because he is late. Try to understand them, try to understand their situation, or try to understand their reason. And the next solution is if they haven't change means here coins, then give them change. Here if you are traveling by bus, suppose someone has no coins to give the conductor, then you will offer some coins to that person. It also shows your helpful nature. These are some solutions of that difficulties. We will see next activity. Complete the following table. Here you see a table. Column A is about the way our elders take care of us, and column B is about the way you can take care of elders in your family. So one example is given to you. Our elders love and protect us, and you can help them in daily chores. So what are the other ways? Our elders love and protect us. It is already given to you in your textbook. The next is our elders guides us about right and wrong. Our elders always give guidance about what are right things and what are wrong things. They also teach us manners and moral values because they want to see us a good human being in the society. That's why they always teach us good manners and moral values. Our elders do lot of things for us, like they also guide us in our study. They give us good education. They are ready to do anything for us. And the next is how we can take care of elders in our family by helping them in daily chores. You have to, or we have to, look after their health. We can comfort them by our talk and care. Here we have to give them our time and share our thoughts with them. So these are the ways, or in this way we can take care of our elders. So the next activity is write your duties towards the following. Here duties means in Marathi kartavya. So first is a family. In family, what are our duties towards our parents? What are our duties towards siblings? And what are our duties towards grandparents? And if we consider school or college, then what are our duties towards our teachers and also classmates? So we will see it one by one. What are our duties towards our family, means towards our parents? First is listen to them. You have to listen to them. Next is make time for them. It is very essential and it is very important to give your time to your parents. Respect their wishes. Follow their advice. They always give us good advice, important advice, and you have to follow their advice. Don't argue with them. Spend time with them. So these are the duties towards our parents. Next are what are duties towards siblings. First is to be kind to them. You show your kindness towards your siblings. To guide them and be there for them. You are always ready for them. You have to guide them, or you have to give good guidance, proper guidance to them. Try to understand their opinions. Try to give respect to their opinions. Try to teach them to be good with everyone. You have to teach them to be good with everyone because it is very important in our society. You have to encourage them for good deeds. So these are the duties towards our siblings. The next is our duties towards our grandparents. You have to help them in their daily work. Next is, and most important is, you have to take care of their health in every possible way. Always listen their words. Your grandparents are old aged people. That's why they have a lot of experience of life. They always give you advice, and you have to follow or listen their advice or their words. Take them to park for jogging or yoga. It is very helpful for their health, for their life. Take care of their cleanliness in every possible way. So these are the duties towards our grandparents. So next or second is our duties to school or college. Regarding school or college, in school or college we connected with our teachers and classmates. So what are our duties towards our teachers? The most important duty is to show them respect. You have to give respect to your teachers. Communicate with them. There is a conversation, there must be a conversation between you and your teachers. Be prepared for their class, be on time, and be eager to learn. You have to attend all their classes, and you have to be on time and show your eagerness for learning. Ask your queries regarding study without any fear. You don't If you have queries, then ask your queries to your teachers without any fear in your mind. So these are the duties towards our teachers. What are our duties towards our classmates? So don't tease them or don't spread any kind of rumors about them. It is most essential because you are learning with your classmates. So don't tease them or don't spread any kind of false rumors regarding them or about them which are harmful to them. Show kindness and helpfulness. Your nature or your behavior is always kind towards your classmates. Share constructive information without cheating. If you have any kind of information, any kind of important information, then you have to share it with your classmates without cheating. Next is behave friendly with everybody. This is very important because you have to behave friendly with everybody in your class. So students, here we have completed our icebreakers activity. Next lesson we will see the actual poem The Father Returning Home by Dilip Chitre. Thank you very much.